Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 12 of BOHNAFIDE. This morning, I am standing outside my house. I'm about to go in. The last episode you guys would have seen that had to do with construction would have been the demo episode. And so today, we're going to talk about framing. I'm Karin Bohn, the founder and creative director at House of Bohn. I've been in the design industry for over 10 years. I decided to do an entire series around my own personal home renovation. Welcome to my home. I can hear banging and hammers and some stuff happening inside, so I'm very curious to know what is happening. I don't have the expectation today that the house is going to look that much different from the last time that I was here. So we're just going to talk about all the structural components that have to happen in order for this whole thing to come together. So come on inside. Yeah, it looks the same.
For you today.
Good news? You have lots of good news? Is that what you said?
No, it's not good news.
Oh no.
Well, that was the one. But I did tell Chris about that one already.
The bulkhead?
The bulkhead.
Okay.
There.
I got a little too excited there too quickly.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
No, not good news.
So what we're gonna try to do is keep this pipe higher,
Yes.
but along this wall where it's gonna have to drop out through these joists because you can't drill 3 inches out of these.
No matter what, there's going to be a bulkhead along this wall.
I think so.
So there'd be 2 beams here and then 1 shorter one. So if we do this as a bulkhead, maybe we can make this look like a beam, an 8x8 beam.
Should work. He's got to come through there at about 6 or 7 inches, so it should be fine.
Okay. Are you trying to tie into that because that's the main drain?
Yeah.
You want to tell me about all your good news right now?
It's up to you.
Hit me.
The problem is you're coming through this slab and it's not a sleeve. This is your main electrical.
Oh no. Let's just explain this. So what's happening is we've got the main electrical panel, correct? Which I was hoping to move to this inside wall in the kitchen. But the power is coming through the concrete.
There's a couple of scenarios. The easiest and cheapest way is to leave this exactly where it is.
You know, I don't like the sound of that because then we would leave this stud, right?
Yeah.
It would be open beyond.
And then on, yeah. If we're moving this, we're gonna have to cut this
Yeah.
and put a junction box.
In the floor?
No. If we put a junction box in here, what we need to do is put in, extend the wall out, because you need access to this junction. Mm-hmm. But it could be a half wall type of thing, so you can still see out of it. Another way is to drill a new hole through.
Yeah.
And run the cable, but it would be surface. If we start going into the floor, it's going to have to be scoped and everything, like they X-ray
Right,
it.
yes.
And even then, I'm not sure if the strata would let you do it.
So how long do I have to make a decision on that?
By the end of the week.
Okay, so by Friday, I can do. Do you
Well,
have more bad news, or is that the worst of
that's
it?
the worst of it.
Okay, thank you.
But we were looking at it, and it was, I don't know.
Just seeing it, my gut feeling is that we would leave the wall to here.
If you leave that partition in, it'll come right up to here. So what that would be is just one access into your kitchen.
Shoot. And you said that this is 34 inches? It's 30, so it's basically this whole opening.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi, Roger. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is the wall that we're trying to take out right here. And this is where I was hoping to have a flush beam.
Now, if we keep this, the only other issue is I have to recheck this beam. This beam is now longer.
What are you saying, that the beam has to be here?
You leave it here, I have to recheck this beam. This beam's longer now, so I have to recheck that.
For me, this is where I would prefer it.
Yeah, no changes. So you
Lines
have
up
a
with
bigger
your-
kitchen, the dining area will be smaller. So the way you draw it is back a little bit.
Is it an issue if we move it there?
Right now, it's designed to this.
If you leave it there, that means I gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, you gotta
Which is
all
gonna
that
be, that's gonna be hard.
No.
Yeah.
That is a wrap for today's site visit on the main floor. I cannot move my electrical panel the way I had originally anticipated. Basically, every one of the 3 options that Dan's given me really impede on the clearance in between the opening and my kitchen island. So this is actually a huge design problem. I'm gonna have to take this back to the office and to my team and do some sketching to see how we can solve this. And I really only have 2 days to do this. It is day 2 that I am checking up on my house. I did get called to site today because there's a few details that need to be figured out. I have to talk about the electrical panel. I have to talk to my contractor about the fireplace. We need to talk about the kitchen wall that's coming out. And then, of course, I'm just really eager to see all the changes that have happened, and I'm sure you guys probably are too. So let's go on inside, check out what's happened, and figure all this stuff out. Wow, all the drywall is gone.
Chris wants to soundproof this wall.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he does. So this is the new wall into my bathroom. We're gonna do double doors. So this is my walk-in closet framed. I've got closet, closet, and closet up to the door.
For a townhouse, it's great.
Yeah, for a townhouse it's great,
Yeah.
but it feels like it's not that much space. And then the washer dryer is back here. It was in the walk-in closet, then we moved it to Chris's closet, and now somehow it got moved back to my closet.
Why don't you move it into here?
That's where it was going to go, in that corner, because we were going to use the old washer dryer vent and just vent out the same spot.
I'd probably do that. Then you got a huge closet.
And I get excited about this because then I feel like I'm getting my little dream closet.
Don't tell Chris that I suggested that.
Won't throw you under the bus for that one.
Hey, Chris. How's it going? Good.
Hey.
Do you mind just showing Chris how deep the shower is?
3'11" is right here. So in the plan, it's about a 42 inch, which is right to here.
And the door is facing the toilet?
It's a little tight. Or is it even worth having that opening there?
I think that's the best way, is close it off and have access from the other side.
So I think we came up with a good idea for
40
the
of those
closet.
downstairs.
We moved the washer dryer back to your closet. We close this door standing behind you.
Right.
And then that way this becomes a massive, what?
Get like an extra 100 square feet.
Well, then this becomes a huge closet that you only access from the bathroom.
I'm not against moving everything. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to close the room off anymore.
We've got quite a bit of room here, so we could actually make your closet deeper.
You got to bring it out probably 2-3 feet.
Washer dryer in the bedroom, running it at night. You can't sleep either.
Okay, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe we just close this off. Washer dryer. It's got to be in a cabinet though,
Why?
so you don't see it. It has to be a pretty closet. So you guys, this is the stage that we have to decide this, because once all the rough-ins go in, we close up all the walls and then that's it. We're not moving anything after that. And then over here, so I've got a dilemma in the second guest bedroom that I need to think about and resolve today, because the original plans have a ton of millwork all along this wall. But now just looking at it completely open, I'm a little bit concerned that if we frame this out in millwork, this room is going to feel really small. And I think we're better off to put millwork by the window.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of light. I wonder if you can incorporate the desk into the middle of it.
So it's a built-in desk? Yeah. Okay, so that's upstairs. This wall can stay partially, but if this could be, I think it was 24 inches or what we had sent you, 25 inches, finished, which I think came to like right at the edge.
Yeah.
That would be ideal.
Yeah, we're going to just do this and just push it over.
Yeah, gotcha.
Does that actually happen this week?
I'm hoping so.
So then this wall might come out next week.
It better come out next week.
So the kitchen will be open next week. That's good. This will all come out. That's good. Fireplace.
Here's your heat sources way out here. You just want to protect the TV from the heat.
Yeah, that's why we had to get a different insert. We want the mount to be recessed.
Your TV is back in, so that's good.
We can actually pull it out and turn it if we wanted it right towards the dining room.
So that recess there is 4 inches.
No, we'll never do that.
No, I know you won't, but you could.
So I am probably not going to check back here for another few days. I'm here with the hopes that framing is going to be done and complete. I think that Dan has got all the changes made that I wanted to see done. And it's been a while since I've been here, so I'm imagining that a whole bunch has been done. I was like, this wall is unfamiliar to me. I don't remember seeing this on the plans. That's holding the wall up.
Yeah, the beam's in.
As long as we have a flush ceiling,
yeah,
that is good.
Which is good.
Is that the rough-in?
Yeah.
This is good for you guys to know, because this was the big dilemma that went on for months and months and months about what was going to happen with the toilet drain and what we were going to do about that. But it looks like, is the toilet drain completely in the ceiling?
Yes, except for at the end.
Are you saying that we don't even need to do the beams?
If you don't want to.
It's a little bit of a design change. So I had located the dining room light fixtures to accommodate those beams, but now it sounds like I can put the dining room light fixture wherever I want to.
Yeah.
I had a few things upstairs. Ooh, the stairs are all open. I am making my next stop to the next construction site, which is my place. And I'll just show you guys what is going on. So framing is almost done. We're up in the master right now. So the framing in the rough-in stage is an incredibly, incredibly important stage to come to site, because by the time they close up the walls, it makes it so much harder to move electrical and plumbing, and you don't want to be doing that. You know, there's been a couple changes, and we're ready to issue like a new drawing set. So I'm going to make sure that happens and you have it for Monday morning.
Excellent.
This room is like this flex room that I just don't know what to do with it, and we had a millwork design that we had put together, and then we decided to delete that. We added more closet space and more doors, and now we're going back and forth between like, what the heck do we do with this room? Because we need to have a bed where guests can sleep. Eventually we want to be able to use the space as a nursery. So if it's going to be a nursery, I want to be able to decorate it so it looks cute. I was going to say what initially when we were talking, I wanted the single door to be on this side and the double doors to be on the other side.
No.
But we're thinking of putting a Murphy bed here.
All right.
And having built-ins. Every time you change one thing, it has this domino effect. So it's like if you want to put cabinets in, okay, well now the framing has to change. And if the framing is different and the room size is different, well now the lights have to change. And so when people, and I deal with this all the time with clients, it's like as soon as you make a change, it's not actually that easy to just make one change because you're affecting so many other things. So you're problem solving many different elements. And I'm just going to take a quick look at what we had on the plans. Like, let's say that millwork is going to be 18 inches.
That leaves you with 20 inches.
Including casing or not including casing?
Including casing.
So maybe we'd go a little smaller? Could we do 2.8?
2/8.
This is not going to change ever again, just so you know.
We gotta get the drywall on.
The ceiling layout is just, there's so many funny angles that I don't even feel like the pot lights, like they just look like they're random. To be honest, if we're putting a chandelier in here, we probably don't need any pot lights.
You just have to have something that's pretty bright.
I'd move that chandelier box.
But you'd move it into here?
I'd move it into there, and then I'd just make sure that it was completely centered on those two windows.
Okay, he's got this light. Do you like it outside?
No.
I would.
Put it right there.
And it'll be right beside your trim then.
The casing is 4 1/4.
4 1/4.
Now I'm losing even more closet space. I've got a washer dryer, I've got switching.
You're gonna probably lose 10 inches.
It's a lot you can do with 10 inches.
Okay, then that would
It's a lot of dresses, Dan. It's a lot of...
Here.
No, I think we have to put it in here.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
If you want to
Stick
do
it
that.
in there?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah.
You'll have to reach
'Cause you know
through the
why?
dresses.
Because depending on what goes on this wall, I don't want a light switch right there. We're going to wrap up this episode here, but we're getting very, very close to framing being done, which is really exciting. The wall in the kitchen still has to come out completely, but that's going to happen on Monday, so we're not that far off. And then we go right into drywall, and finishing is right around the corner. So this is getting really exciting. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like you learned something about the framing process and about the construction process. If so, tell me what you learned. I'm going to do my best to respond to all of your guys' comments. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that so you don't miss a single episode. Also, I think that most of you guys have your notifications on, but if you haven't done that, make sure you turn your notifications on. And of course, until next time, thanks for watching and bye for now. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and say hello. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far.